right. Tonight we have a game between the Night Pandas and Frankchester United. Frankchester United are 7-5 and they're in fifth place, and the Night Pandas are 4-8 and they're in 10th place. Frankchester United averaging 10 points per game to Night Pandas 9.8, so almost identical. Frankchester United have clinched at worst. Actually, yeah, at worst a play-in game, but with a win they can clinch the playoffs in full. And the Night Pandas must win to stay alive, probably. Even if they lose, theoretically, two out of the three teams who are 5-7 could both lose twice, and the Night Pandas would have to win in week 14. But it would certainly be easier for them to just win this game. Both teams had close games last week. Frankchester United lost by 2 to Scarlet Knights, and Night Pandas beat Simple Jacks by 2. So the first category tonight is
Hello there.
Hello There, which is a college sports category about conference realignment. Does anyone want to double this?
Hold on. Can I log off and log back in? I'm gonna go on my computer. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't think we're doubling this.
I don't like it.
I'll say it.
Okay. Now we're just waiting for Craig.
We're not doubling this either, right, Steven?
I don't think so, unless Craig wants to, but
No, I don't think he does.
It's college sports legend, Craig, though. Don't forget about that. Huh. There he is. All right, we'll get started then. All right. Frankchester United, your question first. UC Davis, UTEP, and Grand Canyon will all be joining what conference in 2026?
I know this. Are you ready, Steven?
I don't know it. You can say it.
It's gonna be the Mountain West.
Okay. Send it.
Mountain West final.
Maybe we should have doubled.
It's a big college sports guy. Craig, is that you watch college sports, or you just like are aware of college related things?
I watch football.
Okay. All right. Oh, my computer's doing something annoying tonight. Whatever. Night Pandas. What conference is bringing California Baptist University into the fold in 2026 in order to offset the losses of UC Davis and Hawaii? And to clarify, Hawaii is currently a football-only member of the Mountain West, but they're joining the Mountain West in full.
I think I know this. I think this is the Big West.
I like that.
I don't know this, so
UC Davis is in the Big West. So if they're loss of UC Davis, then yeah, I like it. Run it.
All right, Big West final.
Okay. That is correct.
Nice.
1-1. And the next category is,
Twice the pride, double the fall.
and this is a movie category about bad sequels to good movies. So you want to double this?
I like the sound effects.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a themed game.
Very
high
creative. I
quality.
like it.
I don't think we're doubling
No.
this.
All
Craig, do
right.
you want to double this or no?
You like this?
I do like this, but we don't have to double. We can wait for like history geography.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Here's Frankchester United's question for 1 point. The Quickening is the subtitle for the sequel to what 1986 movie starring Christopher Lambert and Sean Connery about the age-old battle between immortal warriors? While the original was fairly well received, the sequel has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's pretty awful.
Should I call Gray, Steven?
I have
Yeah.
no clue. I'm glad we didn't double.
I have no idea. I'd call him. He might know this.
You might know this. All right, we're gonna call someone.
Okay.
The Quickening sounds familiar, but I don't have a clue.
Just makes me think of The Happening, which was also a very poorly received movie.
Movie had Immortal Warriors.
Oh, he did not answer me.
30 seconds.
Want to do like
What?
Clash of the Titans? I don't think this was that old though.
Conan.
I don't have anything better.
Sure, go Conan.
Conan the Barbarian final.
I was kind of thinking Clash of the Titans actually before you said that.
The Immortal Warriors thing is what's hanging me up. But if you
Yeah,
like that,
'cause
then
that's
Is
like
is the Mummy? Is this too early for the Mummy?
yeah, too early. And that's Brendan Fraser.
All right, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, run it,
all
Max.
right. I mean, I just don't know what else we would do.
I got nothing. Yeah.
All right, Clash of the Titans final.
This is Highlander.
Oh,
There can only be one.
I do know that movie. Yeah.
Okay. Stefan Friend goes to waste.
Why was the second one called The Quickening?
Because when one of the immortals kills the other one, they like gain the other one's powers, and that process is called the quickening.
Ah,
Yes.
Spoiler, I want to watch that.
Night Pandas.
0%.
Cruise Control is the subtitle for the sequel to what 1994 movie starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, who attempt to stop a terrorist attack. While the original was critically acclaimed, the sequel has a 4% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is this Point Break?
Yeah, Point Break is what I was thinking.
I have no
Because-
idea. So if you guys think that, run
I
it.
mean, that's just an early '90s
And
Keanu
it's got
Reeves movie
yeah, okay. Yeah,
that
should we do
could
it?
vaguely have this type of sequel, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Point Break final.
That was my guess, but I knew it was wrong. So
Miscongeniality.
does that have Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock?
I have Sandra Bullock, and there's a second one. So
Fucking send it, bro. I have no clue.
I don't know whether Keanu Reeves. There would be miscongeniality final.
This is Speed.
It occurred to me right after we sent it.
Yeah, I couldn't
Good.
say. I didn't want to say like terrorist attack on a bus or anything because that would have been just like too
Yeah,
much.
now I can kind of get
Was
it.
this the Revenge of the Sith category?
This is a niche category.
Oh, Craig's new niche. Let's go.
2000 to present Pixar movie actors. Here's the question: who is the only voice actor that appears in both Ratatouille and Wall-E?
That's hard.
This is John Ratzenberger final.
Damn.
Yay, Craig. That was hard.
He's in almost every Pixar movie.
Still kind of wild.
I would not have gotten that.
Yeah, he's like a very minor character in both.
Voices Ham in Toy Story.
In Wall-E, he's like one of the fat people.
He's the
He's the fat guy that like
I
Lawrence.
don't know what he is in Ratatouille.
Yeah, I actually don't either. I think
He's just
like,
known for being in every Pixar movie.
maybe like one of the sous chefs or something. Okay. 2010's Gold Glove winners for Night Pandas. Two pitchers tied for the 2012 AL Gold Glove Award. Of the two, which played in the AL East that season?
Jeremy Hellickson.
Correct.
Yeah. Jeremy Hellickson final.
That is correct. Good pull. Okay. So it's 3-3. Both teams got their niches, and now we're back to our regularly scheduled programming with
I have the high ground.
had to be here, obviously. And this is a geography category. So does anyone want to double this?
Is this about high ground?
Yes.
I don't think we're
I'm not-
doubling this.
I'm very good at mountains, Craig.
We're not doubling this.
I'm not a big mountain guy either.
All right, well, we won't double.
Okay, no one's doubling. Here's the Frankchester big question. The subrange of the Appalachian Mountains runs northeast southwest from north central Pennsylvania through West Virginia and Maryland and shares a name with the tributary of the Ohio River that runs through Pittsburgh.
I think it might be the Allegheny Mountains.
I don't have anything
It's
else.
a river that goes through Pittsburgh.
I'd say send it.
The Allegheny mountain range final.
That is correct.
This guy's beasting.
Yeah, Craig is 4 for 4 tonight on points. Night Pandas. This 73-mile long mountain ridge runs on the border between West Virginia and Virginia and shares the name with a national park, a valley, and a tributary of the Potomac River.
Oh.
Like, is it like Blue Ridge Mountains? Like I'm thinking of like the.
Isn't that just a song?
I had something else. Like for a national.
Honestly, I trust your geography more than my own. So.
What about Shenandoah? Does that sound right?
Ooh, no, I like that. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's definitely a river too,
Yeah. Okay.
And-
I wasn't sure if it was a river. So
and
that
a
was
national
fine.
park.
That was my. All right. So let's do that one.
Yeah.
Shenandoah final.
Correct.
Way to go, Lorber.
Yes, of Country Roads fame. Okay, so both teams got their points there, and I didn't give them out, so it's 4 to 4. Okay, next is
treason.
which is a soccer category about soccer traders. Oh, and I realized I forgot to include a detail on the Frankchester United question that I meant to, so I have to Google the.
Surely it'll help us.
Yeah, I can promise you it won't.
Yeah,
help.
this will make all the difference in the world to you guys. Okay, I got it. All right, here's your question. Is anyone doubling?
No.
Okay. Frankchester United. Widely considered the biggest soccer betrayal of all time, what legendary Portuguese winger left Barcelona for Real Madrid for a then world record of 62 million euros, and it should say in 2000?
Oh, in 2000, I don't have a clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Karim Benzema. That's the guy who played for Real Madrid.
Is he Portuguese?
I don't know.
Doesn't sound
Send it.
Portuguese.
I know he played there like at some point. Karim Benzema final.
Is this Ronaldo?
Is it like the original Ronaldo? Or isn't he Brazilian?
Well, no, I'm talking Cristiano Ronaldo. Isn't he Portuguese?
Yeah, but this would predate him.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the 2000 part.
Yeah, I have nothing.
All the soccer players I'm thinking of are not Portuguese from this era. So yeah, I have nothing. Ronaldo.
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo final.
This is Luis Figo. There's actually a big Netflix documentary about this whole saga. Okay, Night Pandas. What star English left back was fined and his agent suspended 18 months for contacting Chelsea regarding a potential move from rivals Arsenal in 2005? While he signed a 1-year extension with Arsenal, he would make the move the following season.
I mean, do you guys think we might have a phone a friend for this? That's, I feel like, our only shot of getting this,
I don't have one.
unless you have something.
I teed up Antonio, but he was kind of he's been 1 for 2, and we kind of stole the answer from the second time, so
Like, how well does he like kind of know soccer, or is this like something that he might
now that
actually?
this is recorded, I feel like I'm on the spot. I mean, he's my boy. Like, yeah, I believe in him, but at the same time, like he went 1 for 2, so
It's
if you if you guys
if
want to
you
run
think-
it, we can.
we're not going to get this. So if you think
But it
there's
sounds like they might not get it too. So is it worth it?
Frankchester, notoriously good soccer team.
Yeah, we're not gonna get it. I'll spoil it for you.
I don't know.
Max, go with a gut player of anybody of the name you can throw.
Mason Greenwood final.
Picking a sexual abuser was an interesting choice.
I know an Arsenal player.
Send it.
Declan, Declan Rice final. That's his last name, right?
Yeah, this is Ashley Cole.
It's a
Qual
girl.
actually, Qual's actually
Yeah, well-
got this. Like he just like threw out like kind of what you guys did. He just like named a random person and he got it. It was pretty funny.
Did
Okay,
Ashley know it?
no. Uh, now we've got Guardians of the Galaxy quotes. This is another niche round.
God.
Here's the question. Finish the quote. Well, get ready for an 800-foot statue of Pac-Man with Skeletor in blank.
I can picture the scene. This was a bad niche choice. And boobs final.
Not boobs.
Uh,
I feel like we've been in this position before and bricked hard, so
I
What
don't
would-
think we have anything here.
can't really
Like-
brick harder.
like a fictional character that would go with Skeletor.
Grim Reaper.
Well, no, like someone that like because
Yondu is like one of the characters in Guardians. Do we just
I don't.
all right, Yondu final?
This is Heather Locklear.
Tough
Is that
beat.
ringing a bell, Steven?
Nope.
Who is that?
She's an actress. She was big in like the what 80s and 90s.
Oh, okay.
And then she did a lot of cocaine. Okay. 2000 to present Heisman finalists. The question is, before Travis Hunter, who is the most recent defensive back to finish in the top 5 of Heisman voting?
I think I have it.
Okay. Snyder, is it someone who played in the same conference as the school that I went to?
Yes.
Slightly north of where I went to?
Yes.
All right.
I think I know who you guys are talking about, and that's
I-
also who I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Okay,
all right.
sick.
Same here. Say it first.
Jabril Peppers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Jabril Peppers final.
Correct. So Night Pandas hit their niche and they take a 2-point lead. But both doubles are still in hand, so a lot of scoring to come. Next category is the best one.
The negotiator.
So this is a history category about treaties. Does anyone want to double this?
I kind of no.
No.
Frankchester United doesn't like peace.
I don't know fuck about treaties. Yeah.
None up your alley.
I don't think we can. I don't think we're doubling this either. Are we?
We're pro
do it.
war.
Unless Lorber you feel some sort of way, but no, he all right, thumbs down, we out.
Nah.
Okay. Here's the question for Frankchester. The Congress of Vienna was a series of diplomatic meetings held in 1814 and 1815 in order to negotiate a new European political order after the conclusion of what series of conflicts?
This is the Napoleonic Wars final.
I imagine that's 2 categories you'd regret not doubling now. As we continue, Craig having all the points for Frankchester United.
It's a shame if we knew the question was going to be about a war instead of about the treaty.
All right, Night Pandas. The Peace of Westphalia was a series of treaties signed in 1648 between the Holy Roman Empire, France, and Spain, among others, that ended what major conflict that killed around 8 million people?
Thoughts on using a phone a friend here? I feel like they're gonna get this if we don't.
We could. I mean, I. Do you have any guesses? I feel like I remember this vaguely, but
What do you we can throw out guesses. I feel like they probably know it.
I mean, this was the war. Do you remember the war that had the Swedish king in it? Also?
Not entirely. No. I
All
think
right, whatever. We can use a phone a friend if you have someone for it.
yeah, Malar might know it.
I mean, we can try it. Yeah.
All right, phone a friend.
Phone a friend. All right, should I call him?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while you set this up.
Should I wait? Should I wait for Matt to get back, or?
No, you don't have to wait.
You don't have to wait. Just don't read him the question until Matt's back.
All right, I'll call him. Yo, um, we're we're gonna ask you a trivia question, but I'm not gonna read it yet because our host is currently in the bathroom.
Right, that sounds good.
So,
You know, thanks for committed.
you know, you learn something new every day in trivia. That is one thing. All right, we're on the line here.
All right.
All right, should I read it, Matt?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here's a question. It's a European history question. The Peace of Westphalia was a series of treaties signed in 1648 between the Holy Roman Empire, France, and Spain, among others, that ended what major conflict that killed around 8 million people?
30 Years War?
Yes, that sounds right. That sounds right. Okay.
I'm gonna go back. Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything else for that, or I mean, we won't talk you out of it. All right. 30 Years War final.
Correct.
Hey,
you were
let's
right.
go, Malar.
You were right. You were right. So let's go. All right.
Way to
Thank
hype
you,
him up,
man. Thank
Max.
you. Bye.
That was incredibly max coded talk right there. All right, 2-point game. Next category.
I don't like sand.
Had to happen.
That's one of my favorites of the.
Not a Revenge of the Sith quote, but okay.
These aren't only Revenge of the Sith quotes.
Okay.
This is just actually I made this without even thinking about the re-release, and then you mentioned it, and I was like, oh yeah. Okay, this is literally a science question about sand. So does anyone want to double this?
Science question about sand.
The category is literally about sand, and it's a science category.
I hate sand.
All right,
Horse
hear me
rust
out.
and gets everywhere.
Yeah, what if this is like the gimme category?
How hard can it be?
This is
No.
like what I did last week.
No.
I don't
Okay, we're
wanna-
not doubling it.
Are we waiting
More
till
burritos.
sports?
I think we have NBA still, so we can wait.
Okay, all right.
We
Just-
have 2 major sports, I think.
All right.
What mineral, also used in jewelry as well as countertops, is the most common mineral found in sand due to its ubiquity in the Earth's crust and its ability to outlast other minerals?
I feel like we should know this.
The silica.
I no, I have a guess,
What?
but I don't want to say it.
Is it better than my guess?
Then silica.
Yeah.
Well, I'm certain that silica is in sand, but I feel like I don't know about much silica countertops or jewelry. I want to say quartz, but I don't know if that's in sand.
Your dad's in
I
construction.
like
so-
quartz. I like quartz.
Yeah.
All right,
me
let's
too.
go quartz final.
Big time for Frank to pick up a point.
Huge.
A silica countertop will just like break.
Correct. Yeah, that's why I didn't like it.
Yeah, quartz is like used in watch batteries. Okay, 1-point game now to restore the 2-point lead. The Heavier geothermal area in Iceland, pictured below, features distinctive yellow sand due to the presence of what element known for its yellow coloring that is left behind after moisture evaporates?
So easy.
This sulfur.
Sulfur.
Yeah. All right. Sulfur final.
Correct.
Would you guys have gotten quartz out of curiosity?
I might have gotten there.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I didn't say anything about the odor because I thought that would be.
It's just yellow. You say mineral yellow, it's only sulfur.
Well, iodine is kind of yellow too, so I don't know if people think of that. Okay.
Oh, true.
Round 9.
There's always a bigger fish.
And this is an NBA category about tall players. Anyone like to double?
You gotta double it.
Steven,
Yeah,
how do you feel about tall players? Good?
I think I know them.
I mean, all of them
Alright.
are tall though, so I don't know if that narrows it down much.
Morver, how do you feel?
The
Do we have another
particular
sports
tall
left
one,
after this?
your last category, you can probably figure out if you know the rules.
Yep.
We don't.
I think I know.
The baseball.
Yeah.
Do you
Uh,
think it's baseball?
I think we
mean,
save it.
let's save it.
All right, we'll save it.
All I'm gonna say is the two sports you're guaranteed to get in every game are basketball and football. Okay.
Was the conference question sports other?
Yeah, I was a college sports other.
Oh, so it's a football question next, not baseball?
Could be.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I
I
thought
don't
it was
think-
baseball.
I don't think Cal Baptist even has a football team. I don't know why I'm speaking on that. I really have no idea. UC Davis does. Do they have a football team?
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I think they do.
Okay, but they're
Yeah.
FCS. Okay. For 2 points, which would tie the game. The second through fourth all-time highest scorers for a certain team. Sorry, this is a misplaced modifier. The second through fourth all-time highest 7-foot or taller scorers for a certain team are pictured below. Which player is first on that list?
This guy's a grammar Nazi on himself.
I know what team it is. I don't know if he's 7 feet. God, is Jokic 7 feet tall or is he 6'11"? If it's not him, I know who it is, but Nikola Jokic final.
Chance to steal a double here and effectively win the game. And by effectively, I mean actually win the game.
You guys have this.
Right.
God damn it.
So they thought it was the Nuggets. I
I also think it's the Nuggets.
You do?
Yeah.
Was Rudy on the Nuggets?
No. He
No.
was drafted by them, but he never played for them. Did Kembe play for them? No, I don't know.
No.
He might have. Yeah, he did play.
Wait.
for the Nuggets.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
think he
sure.
did.
Do it. Yeah, you did. Do it.
Dikembe Mutombo final.
That is correct.
Barber, come on.
I was gonna guess him, but I thought Jokic might be 7 feet.
That's sick.
Jokic is 6'11".
Heartbreaker.
All right, this one's for the Night Pandas. The second through fourth all-time highest 7-foot or taller scorers for a certain team are pictured below. What player is first on that list?
This
I know this one.
This the Bucks.
this has to be
Bucks.
Kareem, right?
If it's the Bucks, it's probably Kareem.
I mean,
Yeah.
Brook Lopez, he's played for the Bucks for a while now. Andrew
Bogut
Bogut
was on the.
drafted by them in like 05.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
there's no other. What other 7-footer on the Bucks would have like more than 6,000 points?
No, run it.
Yeah. Send it.
All right, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar final.
Correct. I intentionally picked another team that has a notable 6'11" player, which is Giannis, who is not 7 feet tall.
That would have been my guess for that one. Would have had me.
Oh, yeah, there we go. 11-6, still in double. Last category is
Killing younglings.
this is about young NFL quarterbacks who got sacked a lot, and the Night Pandas are doubling by default, but it doesn't. Oh wait, I forgot. Well, it doesn't matter, but I did forget about that when I was thinking about the game being clinched. Okay, Frankchester. What active quarterback who has played for 5 teams was sacked 52 times in 2017 while playing for an AFC South team in his first season as a starter and second season overall in the league?
Not the Texans.
Is it the Texans?
No, Deshaun Watson was a starter as a rookie.
Texans, Jaguars.
No, because Bortles started in 27. No, I don't think that was his first season as a starter. I think that's the year they went to the AFC Championship.
What are the Titans?
Oh,
5, 4.
Blake Bortles final.
So I'm
I could have a
between.
bad guess, but it could be a good one. Who knows?
Who are you thinking?
Say some names.
Mariota.
I was thinking Mac Jones or Davis Mills.
Two
AFC
for both
South.
of those. I think Mariota, I thought he started as a rookie, but I don't have a better guess. So I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Mariota.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Mariota. Fine. Or Marcus Mariota. Final.
This is Jacoby Brissett.
Mm,
This is the year Andrew Luck was hurt. All right, last question for 2 points. What active quarterback, though he didn't play last season, but he's not officially retired, who has played for 2 teams, was sacked 58 times in 2013 while playing for an AFC East team in his second season in the league?
Ooh, I have a thought.
I also have a thought.
Is it an alliterative name?
No.
Damn, I thought that was good. Okay.
Tyrod Taylor.
Damn, you read my mind.
He's played for more teams than 2, though.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
is
fair,
this
fair, fair.
Tannehill? Tannehill's played for the
But-
Dolphins and
oh,
the
yeah.
Titans,
Yeah, it could be Tannehill.
and he was at A&M right before Manziel. So like this, I feel like the timeline kind of lines up.
I
You
feel
can send
confident
that.
about
That's
that
fine.
logic.
All right, Ryan Tannehill, final.
That's right.
That is correct. So a resounding victory in the end for the Night Pandas, although it was close for the vast majority of the game. 13-6 is the final, so the Pandas will definitely go into the last week of the season with a chance to make the playoffs, or at least the play-in game. Next week, they must again beat the Scarlet Knights. Is that true? Technically, it's not. If the right things happen, they could be in a play-in without beating them. But you should probably beat them. That's what I would suggest. And Frankchester United will play Hive Mind in a game that I don't think will really matter because both teams will be wild cards, and that is about it. So it'll be a fun one. Maybe Ashley will host that game. She's left her annual game late, and now she wants to host a game that has no stakes. So good chance that's your Ashley game next
You
week.
should host us.
Okay, so yeah, thanks for playing, guys, and we'll
Game, guys.